Hello and good morning. Today we are in the second class discussing Indigo by Louis Fisher and remembering what I uploaded yesterday. I'm very sure you guys must have read the text and also would have checked out the Quinn's report on the 100 years of the Champaran Satyagraha. Now, as you may already have realized, that this story called Indigo is a story about Mahatma Gandhi. And now you may think that why, out of so many stories, so many incidences in Gandhi's life, why was this text specifically chosen? Now, I hope no one over here is thinking that indigo has anything to do with the flight carrier. No, indigo actually is a color, and thus the flight carrier indigo has the blue color shade. All right, indigo is that color specifically. Now, you also must have studied in your social science, in your history specifically, about cash crops and food crops and how the British made the Indian farmers produce maximum cash crops as possible for their own benefit. This chapter is important because of the first line, the very first line. I'll read it out to you and it'll tell you why. The first line goes, "When I visited Gandhi." Now, this line is said by the author, Louis Fisher. "When I first visited Gandhi in 1942 at his ashram in Sevagram. Sevagram is very close to Nagpur in Maharashtra, in central India," he said, "I'll tell you how it happened that I decided to urge the departure of the British. It was 1917. Now, in 1917, Gandhi says something happened, something that he did, or something happened with him, which made him decide that no, it's time to ask the British to leave India." Yes, this is the story. The Champaran Satyagraha is the story which is important in this regard, because this is when Gandhi decided not just to have not just to give better opportunities to Indians in India, like if they had problems because of the British government, to give them more facilities, to give them more support. No. In 1917, after the Champaran Satyagraha, he was like, there is no thoda tera, thora mera. No. It was all clean and clear. It was black and white. The British have to leave. That was the idea. Then Louis Fisher, the author, who interestingly is a British author, he goes on to explain why and how the Champaran Satyagraha came into existence. It was actually a farmer who went from Champaran. For those who don't know where Champaran is, it is a district in northern Bihar bordering Nepal. So there is East Champaran district still today, and there is West Champaran district, which is known as Motihari. So these two districts are next to each other. So a farmer actually had moved from Champaran to meet Gandhi in Lucknow and requested him to come and help them out, because Gandhi was a lawyer, to help them out in a legal method to see if they could find a balance between the fact that the British were asking them to make so much of cash crops, which was bad for them because they didn't get money out of the cash crops. It was the British who sold the cash crops, that is the indigo. Now, in today's time, if you have the indigo color in your shirt, or like my shirt has some blue, it is synthetic, it is made for chemicals. But before, indigo was made from plants. Color was extracted, dye was extracted, and it was a major fashion thing back in the days. And British made a lot of money out of it. So this is the premise, this is how the story begins, this is what the story is about. Please read the text. I'll again give you one more day to go through the text, to read the story entirely. On Monday, when we meet, when I upload the next video, we will go in depth about what the farmer and Gandhi had a discussion about and what went on, which actually convinced Gandhi to take that decision that no, it's time to ask the British to leave India. Please read the text. All the best.